Right, we're back for this. Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? Yeah. I actually had my pert bread, like, last week. I just haven't felt like doing it. But I did it, and we're here, and that's the team, and it's got Pert in it, so let's hope Pert does some good stuff. Anyway, I believe I am at 4 wins, 2 losses so far in this particular Terry's Gauntlet. So, in theory, I can do it right now. If I play well, and I'm not a buck, a big ask, I can do it. I can win out, and then we will be at UU. I don't have to buy a dunce hat, and then I can go try and get some RU guys and get my face fucked off. That'll be fun, won't it? The team is looking decently sturdy. I might well change the haunch a bit. I don't know if Scarfed is the way to go on him. I do plan on rebreeding him at some point. In fact, if you've seen my triple Moxie death dealing team, I may well go try and swap him out for a Moxie Adamant. Just because he kind of, it does more, I like it more. Scarfed Haunch kind of lets me down a bit. It's good, but Life Orb Moxie kind of does the business. But yeah, at this point, Loom kicking butt. Mence has actually done very little. Very little indeed. I don't really like that. And I kind of hope I get the proper opportunity to give him a good go. Because if I win, then he's out. So, kind of want him to do good. Because my jolly green Mence, I love him. He is my soulmate, or she, I suppose. That way, it's a little bit straighter. But yes, I love you, Jolly Green Mate, so do stuff. But yeah, it's... I guess the team's kind of working, but getting rid of azumarill for Pert is kind of like... Azumarill did bail me out on many an occasion, so... A little bit scared, you know, it could fall apart now. I mean, I have... Well, the only priority I have here is Scarf Haunch, so... It's looking a bit rocky, but, you know, hopefully we ought to pull it out, and I'll actually be able to get to fucking UU, and then we can start getting to the really fun shit, and then I'll probably lose midpoint RU, and then, yeah. Oh well, let's get into this shit. Why am I looking over there? That's because that's where my recording thing is, and that's where I clicked the stop recording button. Okay, dokey. Right, we are here. We have Mega Pert in place of azumarill. Blah. It's been a while since I've done one of these, so this should be interesting. Oh, I've already got a dude. Look at that. It's Japanese. What are the odds? Maria, you really need to tell me why I come up against so many Japanese people on BattleSpot. That is a team. Loom is ludicrously necessary here. Just to beat out, like, your Porygon 2, depending on what kind of Heatran it is, I outspeed that. Hippowdon may be necessary, but I don't quite know how that's gonna go down. Unfortunately, Pert has no part to play here. Pert is functionally fucking useless in this battle. Rotom has the capacity to be good, probably will be very good. It's just, I've got to, no, I think what we do is we Rotom it, and then Loom, and then Hippo. Because I know that looks stally, but it ain't stally, and I need Hippo to stall out the Chesnaught if need be, which in theory I can do. Not well, but I can do. I need Rotom to at least maybe get the Gyarados to leave me be, and I need Loom for pretty much everything else. But this is going to be tricky. This ain't going to be fun. I'll tell you that. It ain't going to be no cakewalk, but fuck it. We'll have a go. We'll have a cheeky stab at it. Rotom should be pretty good against anything that comes in, and it's physically defensive, so yeah. Gyarados should not be able to fuck it in one clean go. Right. Chezzy's up first. He cannot stay in. He cannot stay in. If he stays in, I will bleed. Fortunately, I am safe to go for a free Volt Switch. If he goes Spiky Shield, I will bleed more. Because he's a fucking idiot. There you go. Switch out, go onto your Heatran, just get or Sylveon, either or. I'm assuming you brought one or the other. Okay, right, thanks for that. That's fantastic. I love you right now, buddy. I love you right now. Thanks. You fucking Egypt. You fucking... What are you doing? 3 Gyarados killed? Damn. Alright, that's gone remarkably fucking well. Alright. I'm going to bring Hippo in here, because if Chestnut decides to come back in, I don't care that much. Leech Seed sucks. Seed Bomb or Wood Hammer, it both suck, but I can Toxic Stall, Sand Tomb. I can do the Hippo thing, so I'm not massively worried. It's just, if he has Drain Punch, then I win. I don't care. And he has Seed Bomb. That sucks. How much will this do? Ow! Shit, that really hurt. God, come on, Hippo. I know it's a super effective hit, but you're Hippo. You're better than that. Unless he's not physically defensive like I was expecting. Now that would be weird. That, I couldn't see that for the life of me. But, I'm going to go into Breloom, dodge his Seed, and Rotom Heat could very well be massively helpful. So yeah. Okay, he's going Seed Bomb again. Let's see. Doth thou have lefties, sir? You might not have lefties, purely on the basis that you might want it on other guys. Perhaps Sylveon, I don't know. But, okay, he doesn't have lefties. I don't know what he's doing with his old Chezzy, but it's confusing me, and no mistake. Fortunately, unless it's Scarfed, in which case bleeding will commence, I will outspeed. And I do outspeed, so grand. But that Seed-Bomb did a shit ton. Okay, I'm starting to think that you're offensive, and it's weirding me out. Because I don't know what you are. But, Loom's set up, I guess. I guess that's why Hippowdon took so much from a Seed-Bomb, but... Still, the fuck, guy? The fuck? Why are you running offensive Chestnut? Why am I knocking the camera? God damn it, me! Stop it! Alright, well, alright, you know what? I'm done dancing around. Let's just go into Rotom then. If he's gonna be a dick about it, he's gonna be a dick about it. I still don't understand, but okay. In theory, if he has an offensive Heatran, he wins. Because Loom doesn't outspeed. Hippo dies. And if he's got an offensive Heatran, I would hope he'd have some kind of dragon thing or ancient power. Oh, no, he's got the duck. Alright, fuck it, we win. Doesn't matter anymore. Unless he has offensive duck, in which case, good for you, Slick. Good for you. Oh, wow, that actually did quite a lot. Actually, I don't know. I can't remember how fast Porygon 2 is. Unfortunately, since Rotom is the far more useful thing here, I'm just going to pivot out, and unfortunately, I'm going to go sack Hippowdon. Rotom outsped, so it's a pretty good sign, because I think Max Speed Breloom outspeeds non-invested Rotom. Seriously, webcam, there we go. It's a bit more like it. No need to be a dick, okay? What are you gonna do? I wonder if Hippowdon can actually take on the duck, the mighty duck. No, it can't, because he's got Ice Beam. Right. I don't know why you've got Ice Beam, but you have. So, okay. Poor Hippowdon. He's having a rough time of it as of late. Poor Hippowdon. Anyway, Loom should outspeed, again, unless it's offensive, yada yada yada. However, if it's offensive, I don't know why you'd have Trace. I would assume Download. That's me. I could be wrong. And I'm right. Cool, alright. Now, barring complete and utter dogshit of the highest order, we should be fine. And I'm talking some I don't even know how bullshit it would have to be. But it would have to be some bullshit. So let's hope it doesn't happen. I'm talking double hit Chestnut or something. Scarf double. Ah, he's forfeited. Sweet. 1 win in the bag. Let's go. Let's keep hitting that win-loss record. Unless I can get another win. In which case we've made it to UU. So this is my opportunity. That was a weird match. I grant you that. I don't know why he switched into the Gyarados. I can't quite fathom that one. Unless he was Lum predicting the Wisp. In which case he's still insane. It's a Rotom. I outspeed Gyarados naturally, for fuck's sake. Well, not naturally, but if I was like max speed or something, then yeah, I outspeed it. So, I don't understand what happened there, but I'm glad it did. Because good things. You're right. So, let's see if we can soldier on. Come on, let's get that win. Let's get to UU. It's been so fucking... I don't even know how many months it's been since I actually got past the first stage of this cunting challenge. But that will mean that this could well be the Jolly Green Menses farewell. We'll see. I might scrub it up. I don't know. I believe if I lose this, it puts it at 5 wins and 3 losses. So, in theory, if I'm really shit, there's still 2 episodes in this. But I'd rather there just not be. That is a team, though. Wash, Pharaoh, Cress, Heatran, Chompet and Blaziken. Now, that sucks. However, Ments will be huge here. Purely on the basis that it stops Blaziken. Pert would be good, but there's a Wash and a Pharaoh. That kind of buggers Pert. And no mistake. So, and Honch, worthless. There's no point having Honch. He's gonna get the dog. He's gonna get the D. Rotom would be good for Chomp, not so much for Blaziken, but it's Rotom, Rotom, Salamence, and then pause. I don't know. Cress will dog bugger that. You might say Honch would be good for that, but well, I suppose Scarf, no. I want to say Hippo, but Pharaoh and it may well have to be Pert purely on the basis that a Rain Dance will bring it up to speed, and if he brings Pharaoh and Wash, then I'm kind of fucked either way. It may well have to be Pert. It could be Loom, but well, actually Loom works quite okay. Yeah, it's fucking Loom, isn't it? Let's be honest, it's fucking Loom. All right, we're gonna have Loom lead, then Ments, then Rotom in the back. Let's hope it works for us. I suppose, in theory, Ments can have Rotom and Pharaoh, but it's not exactly convincing, especially as I speed up. Pharaoh does more with the gyro ball and the horrible, hateful things of blah, 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 blah. Alright, we have Rotom. I'm gonna go for a sub, because unless he has a crap ton of speed, in which case he's probably some kind of specs, then I will outspeed. I don't particularly want to just go straight for a Spore in case the Pharaoh is there and he's legged it. Thank you. Thank you. Pharaoh, my brother, what's up? Alright, so that's effectively 2 guys done, because if he switches out his Wash face, then he is not quicker than Loom, in which case Loom is currently my win condition. I've just got to bludgeon this Pharaoh in the face! Let's fuck it up, Loom. Let's show this fucker who's boss. And then I've got Heat for a Wisp or Overheat, so I've got some stuff to do there. And then I've got Mega Ments to clean up, because as long as I get enough damage on this Pharaoh, then Ments will have that. Enough damage on the Wash face means Ments will have that. And then it all comes down to what he's got last. Is it Blaziken? Is it Chomp? If it's Cress, then fuck, basically. Then fuck. However, I can seed it. There are things to do. Why do you have Bulldoze? Really? You have a Wash and Heatrans are too much for you. Right, okay. Fuck off. Oh. What? 1 hit. Oh. Well, I was not expecting that one. Is Loom gonna signal his departure from the team and Megamence's with a classic Loom sweep? Is he really going to do that right now? Okay. Oh, here's Chomp. What's up, Chomp? How you doing? I'm just gonna do the thing that Loom does. Unless it has Fire Blast. Oh, there you go. That's a thing. It could be Lum. It might not be over yet. It could be Lum. Let's find out. Will the real Garchomp please step forward? Oh, Buzzcocks, I miss you. Are you Lum? No. Right, well, yeah, Loom, does the business. Although I don't quite know if I want to end it that way. However, it's sort of like, well, I haven't really been here in a while. I might scum it out like a dick. But maybe seeding it up and going into... Oh! Hey! Alright, Jolly Green Mints, you did absolutely nothing. You know, I was really looking forward to using you. I'm gonna have to build a team around him now. I need to use my Jolly Green Mints. I spent so long getting you. And he's done nothing. Well, that's the most anticlimactic episode ever. Really? 2 people rage quit after Loom. Loom is too good. Well, there you go. I'm not gonna argue with it. It's great. I finally fucking got to you. So, I guess I'll go present the choices. Perhaps since it was 2, like, losses to Loom, which Loom is, you know, it's Loom. I'll go try and find something kind of crazy and kooky. I'll try and make the last choices for you a bit wacky to try and compensate for Loom being a scummy whore. But still, I got to you. I don't have to buy a dunce hat. But wow, man, wow, that is not quite how I expected this to go. 2 weeks away of getting around to playing this, and I get to you with 2 rage quits. Well, alright, yeah, anyway, I will go present you with some choices. Okay, right, so, yeah, these are the final UU choices. I really wanted to get a BL2 guy in there, maybe make a Houndoom, but, and to be fair, I did say at the end of that I was going to go try and get some, mental sets, or as mental as I can make them. You know me. And I'm sure there are many, like, tunnels of mental that I could plunder in UU. However, I've kind of gone through 3 stages of it at this point, and I am playing it quite actively right now. So I just look at things and I'm like, nah. But I think I've gone with at least relatively as well, apart from the Hera, because you all know what that's gonna be. I think I've gone with about as mental as I can make it. RU, I should be able to get into some pretty fruity shit, but UU, I've kind of plundered it. So I do hope I get past RU so we can get to NU. I don't know what's going to happen with PU or FU. I don't know if I'm going to count FU, because FU is officially like just the lowest of the low. I don't think I can win with that. I would be some kind of Norse Jesus if I could do that. But anyway, first off, I figured since I haven't got one and I haven't used one, Coil Militech should be fine. In fact, we can't really use Calm, can we? We need... we'll go with Sassy, you know, pumps up its defense, pumps up its special defense, and yeah, it does the thing that the thing does. So, hopefully that'll work. I don't really know if that'll work very well at all in a battle spot setting, purely on the basis that it has dick all attack. I have no entry hazards, dude, on my team of 6, and I don't know how common Defog is. I'm sure Intimidate, very common, fine, grand. But no one really thinks about entry hazards in Battle Spot, because free Pokemon means short game. You're not really planning for long game stall. Even if it's long game stall, you really don't plan for it. You try and get in there, you win, and you get out. So I don't know how well Coil Militic would work in a 3v3. It would be interesting to say the least, but I'd imagine if you get a Coil under your belt and you start doing the business, then you'll probably be alright. And even with a sassy nature, it still has good enough speed that it should outspeed a couple of Roarers with Dragon Tail. Should at least slow some things down. And let's face it, you get enough Coils under your belt, you kill anything. So, should be cool. I'm liking that. Next, Specs Flygon. Specs mod is Flygon, which could be interesting. Non-invent or without a plus speed nature, base 100 speed is actually a bit shite. But I think it looks cool, and Boom Burst, hey, why not? You know, it gets it, and I'm quite keen to see how well it would do, and I don't know if it really synergizes with my team well, but I haven't used Flygon in a while. I think the only thing I would be debating right now is Boom Burst for U-Turn, or U-Turn for Boom Burst, or Boom Turn for U-Burst, I don't know. But that's about it. Just, you know, your Boggo standard specs thing. I don't really use Flygons. I don't really like Flygon, despite the fact that it's just consistently bulky, powerful, and quick. But I never really liked the fucker. I don't know why. It just never really agreed with me. Despite the fact that he outspeeds fucking Hydreigon and he looks like a completely perfect check, and in fact he speed ties with Ments if you want to go Jolly, although if you go Jolly then base 100 attack isn't very good, blah, 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 yeah. But I figure I'll give him a go, see what the specs I can do, and let's face it, Boom Burst just as a coverage move on its own is pretty fucking cool, and it breaks through sobs, so he should be grand. He should be perfectly grand. Yeah, you know what the Heracross was. I will say, if you want it, you probably don't. You're probably sick to fucking death of me talking about the Jolly Green Ments, because I do love it dearly. However, I was really debating bringing his cousin into it, the Scarf Moxie Ments. Because technically he's UU now, and I could make that trade, because Mega Ments is Ubers, but for our purposes it's OU. So I was desperately thinking of making that trade. Ments didn't do much. I know I didn't make it to UU in his first outing, but he was a Don in that first outing, and I really liked him. So I was kind of hoping he'd do more this series, but he hasn't had his opportunity to shine, and when he has had it, he's been fucked by bullshit or by stupidity. I don't know, both. Yeah, but I can't really do it. I've dragged on and moaned on about him so much that I'm going to go with Moxie Heracross. I doubt he'll get picked, but he's probably the one dude I'd want on my team, especially if I'm going to convert Honchkrow to Life Orb. So, he is the most realistic choice. He's probably the dude, like the one dude out of my pool of guys I would put my trust in other than Hippowdon. So, that's there is your safe, smart, sane choice, and since I have extensively tested the fucker, I can safely say I really like him. As does Hacked Glitch, who prefers him over Ments, mainly, well, I don't know, I could see it for the hit and run style, he's a lot better in that regard, but Ments is better at building combos. Anyway, rambling. I really wanted Ments there. You know what I'm gonna go fucking build a proper team around Mega Ments, because it's just like, I can't just let it go. I need my Mega Ments. I need the Jolly Green Ments to be good again. So I'm going to go build a proper team around him, and then I'll go probably win or lose against some passerby guys. Anyway, last choice is, it's just kind of a random one. It's Noivern. I mean, it only really works in the setting of UU because it's built to take on UU threats, like your Darmanitans and shit like that. So, I don't know if it's really going to work or even have an impact. However, Taunt and Roost and very good bulk should at least give it some kind of something. It should make sure that it can put a dent in shit. And again, the Draco Plate Draco is, I think it's a very viable option, and when you consider a lot of other people running plates on stuff, I think it's actually a pretty good idea on Noivern. You know, Specs is cool, it's Scarfed if you're weird, but no, I think it has promise. Anyway, those are your choices. I'm glad we made it to UU, even if it was in a pretty not great way. Let's be honest. Wasn't exactly the most inspiring of victories. Breloom just like spore sub, focus, spore sub. I do love me some loom. But even I'll admit that was a little bit shite. So, hopefully we can have some more interesting stuff. Hopefully fucking Sandtomb Hippowdon will come back to his best. I may well just go put EQ on the guy. I can't stand Raw, because it's just like, I really want to EQ you, but I can't, and my Hippo is getting beaten in the face. I don't like it when Hippo gets hurt. I love my Hippo. But yeah, there you go. That is your choices, and let's hope RU goes just as well. No, it won't. Whatever. I'll stop rambling now. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you in a bit. Oh, peace.